I obviously do a lot of mentoring, and twice a month I do the live Q&As with mentees. The first one is for anyone who wants to attend. The second one, coincidentally tonight, depending upon when you're listening to this, is for all new Deep Dive Bootcamp members only. And if you're a member of that, you've probably already gotten an email with the link to attend tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. But one of the things that I'm surprised at sometimes are the differences in questions, and they really fit into two categories. The good questions are those that are focused on the step that somebody is on and how to solve an issue that they have within that step. The not so good questions are those that are focused on way down the line, things that might happen. What if I talk to the board member and he says this? What if the bank says no? What if they ask me about this? How do I do this? All those things are worries, and all those things end up being things 95% of the time that don't happen. And start to think about things in your past that you worried about. Most of the time you're going to say, you know what, I was worried about that, but it wasn't as bad as I thought, or it never even happened. Now, there is a school of thought that says if you can fast forward to an event you're afraid of, and you can convince yourself that you will get through that, then that process in and of itself will make you relax about that situation. And if you start to think about things in your past, as an example, public speaking is one. Most people in the beginning are terrified of public speaking. After a while, they get comfortable with that. Another example, probably more apropos to what you're doing now, is to think about the discussions with big hitters. Is that most of the time, again, people are terrified that, oh my God, those are such important people, and I don't have any accomplishments close to those, so I'm going to be terrified and it's going to be a terrible call. Well, in reality, while you're nervous, most of the time, those calls are among the easiest calls because those people focus on the idea. They don't focus on the minutia that you're often asked by other people. So worrying is something that not only takes your activity off current things that could be more successful for you, but also most of the time you're worrying about things that aren't going to happen. So when you encounter those times and your thoughts are driven towards the things you worry about, consciously control your thoughts, move them on to more positive things, more positive activities that you can do. And I think if you do that, you're going to find that your results are much, much better. And remember that most of the things you worry about never will happen, and they certainly won't happen to the extent that you think they will, almost always. So that will serve you well, I believe. Again, whenever you're listening to this, if it's today, tonight will be that second live Q&A for all new Deep Dive Bootcamp members. If you have that, great. I'll see you then. If not, and you want to get it, just go to brucewhipple.com under bootcamps, and it's there as well. So take action. Think about what you can do. Keep your mind on what you want to happen and off what you don't want to have happen.